Hey there, train fans. Welcome back. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you're able to, support me on Patreon at the other side of the tracks with Patreon. That being said, this past weekend I cruised up from San Antonio to Austin to check out for the first time the Austin Train Show. It's been going strong since 1973 and is held at the Palmer Event Center. Here is the flyer for the show for 2022. Admission was pretty cheap, only $8 for adults. Kids 12 and under are free, so good idea to bring the whole family. I was actually quite impressed with the varied selection they had there. Lots of items for kids, not just toys and such, but also a great Lego display and other displays for kids to check out. Also had a quite diverse selection of gauges to check out with their sellers on their tables. N gauge, S gauge, O gauge, HO, G scale, standard. They had a little bit of everything, so something for everyone for sure. And based on my experience there, I can say definitely get there early, right when they open, which is when I got there. And that way you can not only see the selection real fast, but you won't be standing in a long line to get in. Also, the parking garage there for the Palmer Events Center fills up very quickly. And when I went, they had another event going on in Hall 1. The train show is in Hall 2, and the signage there, perhaps not the best. So if you come in through the main events, or the main entry, and you see Exhibit Hall 1, you're going to hang a left, go down a hall, go around the corner, go all the way down that hall, and then you get to the entry for Exhibit Hall 2, where they have the train show, and they have some tables out front there for admission. They also have like a little train outside that kids can ride, of course, concession stand in the back. So, pretty good show. Didn't really find too many goodies that I wanted to add to my collection. I ran through the whole thing really fast just in case I saw something I couldn't live without. In fact, the only thing I got for myself, I happened to see under a table of a gentleman selling either the N or S scale, I forgot which one. But I saw this A6 Intruder and I had to grab it. It was only $1. This guy had really cheap stuff. But it just reminded me of growing up back in San Diego, going to the beach at Coronado, and those jets would be landing at the North Island Naval Air Station, so they'd be flying very low overhead, and those jet engines screeching, you see a good close-up of them, so it just it brought back a lot of memories for me, and I do like anything military and aviation related as well, so that was pretty cool. But alas, no train items for me for this particular train show. For my daughter, she did pick out this train themed bubble wand, so it was pretty cute. And I had to get something for the wife as well, so I got her a pair of train themed earrings. So I won't raid the jewelry box and grab them, but you'll have to take my word for it. They're pretty cool. Staff there, very friendly. Some of the exhibitors there, also really great. I recognize a few of them from shows at New Braunfels and Garden Ridge, and some new ones I hadn't seen before. I have to give a special shout out to the staff from the Hearn Train Museum. So if you're in the vicinity of Austin or the Hearn Train Museum, definitely go check them out. Here's their little postcard that they were handing out. But they had a lot of goodies that they were giving out for free to kids, and little toy train themed trinkets. They gave my daughter a a little train temporary tattoo on her hand. It was like a little railroad crossing sign, but they were just super nice, super cool. So yeah, I'll definitely have to go check out that place myself next time I'm in the vicinity. Overall, show had a decent selection of items, so I think most people would be pretty happy with the show, so not one to miss. So I do have a couple clips and photos from the train show. I did inquire with the staff beforehand if photography was permitted. They said yes, anything's fine, so that was really cool of them. After running through everything really fast just to check the tables, my plan was to go back and kind of film everything, show all the tables, so you all could get an idea of the kind of items they have and the size and so forth. But bringing a 6-year-old, after we ran around real fast, less than half an hour, she was already ready to go. So I only got a couple of little shots from the side, a little bit of some of the layouts, some still photos, and then the massive line for entry. It was only half an hour after the show opened that we left, and you'll see this long line for entrance in this upcoming clip. So like I mentioned before, definitely get there as soon as the doors open. The parking garage, when we got back to the car, was completely full to the brim. There were cars circling back and forth, trying to find spaces. It was just jammed. So words of advice, get there early. All right, well, without further ado, here's a few clips I took from the event, and I'll throw in some still photos as well. Enjoy and appreciate it. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey, train fans. Chris Bachman here, coming from the 2022 Austin Train Show. So pretty good turnout here today. Lots of displays, decent selection. So we'll take a quick look through here. Not everything, but a little this, little that. All the gauges are represented. Saw a lot of N gauge, O gauge, HO of course, G scale. So if you're in the Austin area, you should definitely check it out. I think my daughter's favorite thing here at the show was the food and the candy.
Hi.
What do you think of the show, Chloe?
Yeah.
Yeah? Find some stuff you like? If you don't want to stand in line for at least half an hour, definitely get to the show right when it opens on time. I got right in, I'm coming out, and whoa, big line. So just word of advice. What do you like the most?
Snacky
Yeah.
and candy and the chocolate.
Yeah. What else?
Drink.
Okay.